$11.23, followed by the Dollar Tree at $13.50, and Target is the priciest at $20.33. Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And coming up on CBS Mornings, there's still time to squeeze in a summer vacation. What you need to know about airline changes. Plus, former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader Reese Weaver joins us in studio with an exclusive announcement. And that's CBS News Mornings for this Tuesday. I'm Michael George. Have a great day.
NCIS fans,
we'll be back this fall
with more NCIS.
NCIS returns, part of CBS Premiere Week.
It's a good time.
Join us, because we think what, Nate?
There's no better way to start your day.
What he said.
The CBS Evening News with Tony DeCopel, weeknights on.
What? That can't be right. Ellen, what's this I hear about you guys not doing body work anymore?
Bill, come here, let me show you. So for a long time, we did it all. But cars are a lot more technical now. So we're totally committed to maintenance and repair.
Well, there is a red light on my dashboard that I can't get to go out.
Dotson Williams. Schedule your service today.
KOLR 10 News, putting the Ozarks first.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Air Services, Heating and Cooling All Service Professional Plumbing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Air Services, Heating and Cooling All Service Professional Plumbing.
You're watching Ozarks First.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, the historic hailstorm that struck the Ozarks is 3 months behind us, but some are still feeling the effects. What you can do for a relief. Then a devastating earthquake shook Colombia. Hear from one of the people preparing to send workers and supplies near the epicenter. These stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. We're out of Monday, so we're already one day down. It's Tuesday, August 11th. We're closer than Monday to the end of the week, Tom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit.
I'm working with what I got here. Yeah, we got Tom Schmidt for your morning weather hit. I lost my words there for a moment, but hey,
that's all right.
We won't need much explanation for this weather, but you can do it in the best way you can.
Exactly right. Kind of, if you watched the weather yesterday, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It's the same thing. Nothing's changed. Yesterday was 94 degrees in Springfield, 99 in Joplin, hundreds off to our west and southwest. So middle 90s from yesterday will be just a touch warmer today. And day by day, just a little warmer than the last as we go through the 7-day. And then early next week, some changes on the way. Right now, 74 degrees in Springfield, 79, Lake Ozark 77 in Branson, 80 this morning in Harrison, Arkansas. Very warm out the door this morning. South winds, steady as she goes, 5 to 10 miles an hour. It'll be very similar to yesterday for today. Heat warning in the purple, heat advisory in the orange. It'll feel like 100 to 105 degrees for the afternoon. Your fishing forecast looks okay in the morning. For the afternoon, a little steamy, 95 degrees for a high temperature and very high UV index, heat index in the low 100s. The wind will help out a little bit from the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour later today. 95 Springfield, hotter to the west, a little bit in the mid-90s, back to the east. And the heat is on all week long. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, progressively hotter each and every day. That'll go into the weekend as well. We do have some changes to talk about, worth noting. As we go into early next week, we'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
All right, Tom, thank you so much. And it's been nearly 3 months since that historic hailstorm hit the Ozarks in April, with people still waiting on repairs. From holes in roofs causing leaks to car repairs for their hoods and windshields, residents are waiting for when crews become available. And Ozarks First spoke to people in one neighborhood about how they were and continue to be affected.
Some have like huge holes in their roofs. Some have like the little rain drains. That's completely off because all the ice got hit with it. They got to fix a lot of things. There could be a lot of holes and a lot of leakage and stuff.
This is probably the worst storm we've ever seen in our market for sure. And I've been doing this almost 18 years. So from a scheduling standpoint, for hail repairs, we are out past the first of the year, which is highly unusual to be that far out.
And if you have yet to file a claim, you can find out how on this story through our website. It's ozarksfirst.com. And new details this morning, a 32-year-old man is dead after a shooting on Sunday evening in West Springfield. Police say Paxton Barnett died from his injuries and that an arrest has been made in this case. Ozarks First spoke to neighbors near where the shooting took place on Water Street. This is near College and Scenic. One of the people had security video that he had previously given to police, and in that video we see Barnett go to the passenger side of a car and a person go to the driver's door before that shooting happens. We spoke to several neighbors who tell us that they heard a commotion, a loud bang, and then sirens as police responded.
I was watching TV and I heard the gunshot, and we came outside and the car was already gone. 10 minutes later, the cops and paramedics and everybody showed up. It's kind of weird. This should be a nice, safe little community, but that kind of does not feel like it anymore.
This is Springfield's 8th homicide of 2026, and while Springfield had been on a 3-year decline from 2023, the city is on pace to exceed last year's total of 10. All right, it's that time of morning where we give you a check on your traffic. We're going to take a look here at Chestnut Expressway. This is thanks to our photographer, Jackson. Looks like things are flowing smoothly over there. Now we're going to take a live look at US 65 and I-44. Traffic is flowing smoothly over there as well. No accidents that I'm aware of at this time. We'll continue to check on traffic throughout the morning to help you plan out your day. 2 helicopter pilots who crashed while fighting a wildfire in Utah have died. The pilots were killed when the helicopter went down on Friday morning while fighting the fire at the Fish Lake National Forest. The crash ignited a new fire that has now burned 174 square miles. The pilots have not been identified, and the NTSB will investigate once a team is able to examine the wreckage. It's expected to take at least a year to find the cause. And this will be the 5th heat wave of the summer season. Temperatures across France are expected to top 104 degrees Fahrenheit for much of this week. Now in the UK, the thermometer is expected to get into the 90s. The hot temperatures started in early May and haven't let up. That's contributed to record wildfires in Spain and France this summer. More than 100 people have died in a powerful earthquake. Meanwhile, in Colombia, the quake's magnitude registered 7.4. Thousands of buildings suffered major damage and some of them collapsed. It's Colombia's strongest earthquake since 1999. The quake comes at a time when Colombia and other countries are trying to help neighboring Venezuela recover from back-to-back earthquakes in June. Now they're trying to coordinate their own response with limited resources.
Yeah, it can be chaotic. For example, in one of the larger cities like Cali, there could be disruptions in providing healthcare. We heard of one hospital that crumbled, unfortunately.
The quake also happened just days after the swearing in of a new president in Colombia. All right, well, coming up, President Trump signs a controversial new executive order on childhood vaccinations, and a new report claims the president took a secret trip while overseas. We'll see in a few minutes.
This is Ozarks First News Daybreak with Carissa Cordell and meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
At Least of These, we serve more than 1,200 families every month across Southwest Missouri. For many families, life has simply become harder. Rising costs, unexpected setbacks, and difficult seasons can leave people struggling to keep up. Together, we can make sure that more families have the support and hope that they need to move forward. Visit leastofthese.org to donate, volunteer, or learn more today.
Tom Schmidt on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you. Watch Ozarks First live on your TV with exclusive originals.
The coolest thing ever. You're hearing this first on Ozarks First.
Ozarks First. First in news, first for you. Download the Ozarks First Plus streaming TV app free today.
I'm Tim Hayes with Bishop & Hayes. If you are permanently injured in an accident with a semi-truck, it can affect you every day for the rest of your life. It impacts you and your family. At Bishop & Hayes, we have decades of experience handling semi-truck accidents. It's what we do every day. If you or a loved one have been injured in a semi-truck accident, call or text us at 417-222-2222, and we'll get you the answers you need.
This summer, your soundtrack starts with Creative Audio. Whether you're tearing up the trails, boating on the lake, or enjoying the open road, Creative Audio has a system for you. Deals on Memphis Audio subs, buy one, get one free. Take the party off-road with Power Sports roll bar speakers and make it back in time to rock the water with boat speakers and subs. But why stop there? Crank up the sound when you roll into any of our 7 locations. Summer's here, and so is your soundtrack.
Each day, heroes protect, serve, and save us. At Heroes Taste and Taps in Branson, we honor them with classic and elevated new American cuisine. You'll find tastes worth celebrating paired with 24 unique and local brews on tap. Heroes' traditional and trendy plates are crowd pleasers. From our first responders to veterans to our frontline workers, we say thank you. Take a seat, raise a glass, and salute the heroes in your life. An all-American dining experience at Heroes Taste and Taps in Branson.
Bailey Stroll on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
Welcome back. New overnight, President Trump signed an executive order to revamp childhood vaccinations. Part of it calls for the separation of the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccination, better known as MMR. Trump told reporters that, quote, he's seen vaccinations the size of a bottle of soda poured into children and that they can cause bad side effects. But experts have pushed back on his claims against vaccinations. They say there are decades of studies and consensus that vaccines are safe, and Trump's claim could prompt new infections.
You know, the expression is we have really no choice, and nothing bad can happen from what we're doing. Nothing bad can happen. It's possible it doesn't work. I don't think that's much of a possibility, frankly. We're going to learn a lot, and we could get, if we could go back 20 years, 25 years, something happened in between that would lead us to the kind of numbers that we're seeing.
Again, experts say the risk for serious side effects from the MMR vaccine is extremely low, and spacing out the vaccine could open kids up to new infections. Ultimately, states have the authority when it comes to childhood vaccination recommendations. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends children ages 6 months and older get this year's flu shot. The shot is expected to become available by the end of October. Now, the United Nations is warning that conflict is growing in Yemen, and it's connected to the war in Iran. Saudi Arabia backs the government, but Iran backs the Houthi rebels, and they attacked a port city. 7 people were killed, including 4 from the government's military forces. 30 more people were injured, and there's serious damage to the port, which is crucial to the area's economy. There's been a truce since 2022, but attacks started about a month ago with a Saudi airstrike on an airport runway. President Trump responds to Iran's new demands with one of his own. The president posted on Truth Social today that he wants compensation for the Americans killed in combat and the families of Iranian protesters that the regime has killed over the last 50 years. Included in any future negotiations later, he also demanded Iran also pay for damages and deaths caused in Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and Gaza. The posts come a day after Iran announced it won't reopen the Strait of Hormuz unless the U.S. accepts its conditions. The list of demands includes lifting the naval blockade of Iranian ports, withdrawing military, and paying for war damages.
I think the president needs to come out and speak forcefully on what the path forward is. And at some point, it may be that path forward works or not, but at least there needs to be that dialogue with the American people.
I am prepared to support a bad deal to end this war and reopen the strait, because the only deal that is available at this point in time is a terrible bad deal, but the war needs to end.
The two sides are exchanging messages through intermediaries, and the White House insists progress is being made. Well, still to come, there's a sweet little squirrel monkey stealing hearts at a Chicago zoo. We'll check that out in a bit, but first we want to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt about our weather that we're seeing so far. Tom, it's pretty much the same thing for a while here.
Yeah, a little bit. Day by day, getting a little hotter. Each one in the upper 90s. Right now we're in the middle 70s and even some low 80s out there to start the morning today. Another hot day for today like it was yesterday. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
Matt Hefner on Ozarks First. First in weather, first for you.
Marshfield Chevrolet is proud to celebrate 100 years in business, serving generations of drivers with hometown values and trusted service. Thank you for being part of our story. Marshfield Chevrolet, driving you forward since 1926.
Clogged drains can disrupt your home, but Air Services is here to keep everything flowing. Whether it's a slow drain, a stubborn clog, or a major sewer issue, our experts have the tools and experience to get the job done right. Serving the Ozarks, we provide fast, reliable solutions with care and professionalism. From quick cleanings to advanced drain services, we handle it all. Don't let a clogged drain turn into a bigger problem. Don't get nervous. Call Air Services today.
Don't you get nervous. Call Air Services today.
Grab the shovel. All right, Paulie. Any last words?
Actually, yes. Have you guys contacted Missouri One Call yet? It is the best way to ensure your digging location is safe by having all your local utilities marked ahead of time. It's easy, and it's the law.
No matter the job, click or call 811 before you dig.
It's so easy, guys.
We don't think about water, we just turn on the tap.
Or when we brush our teeth, make coffee, or put our kids to bed. But for millions of families around the world, it's all they think about.
They think about where to find it, if it's safe, and how the water they're drinking might affect their health. I've seen firsthand how WorldServe is making a difference in the developing world, bringing clean water into communities and changing families' lives.
Give today and change someone's life forever with the gift of clean water.
This is a work boot you'll find at a big box store.
And this is a Thorogood work boot you'll find at Top Tier Line Gear. The difference is clear. At Top Tier Line Gear, we sell the professional quality boots, tools, clothing, and gear you need to get the job done safely and properly.
From Thorogood boots to safety gear and FR clothing, we're stocked with the top tier equipment you need but can't find anywhere else.
Please visit our store in Hollister, just off 65.
Or shop online anytime.
Top Tier Line Gear, built by linemen, trusted by crews.
Mike Landis on Ozarks First. First in news, first for you.
All right, folks, taking a look at the quad box early this morning, like the Ozarks, looking good. A lot of green lights there. Ozark itself, fairly dark. South side of Springfield. Table Rock Lake, not much out there. And the RDOT camera near Omaha, Arkansas at Highway 65, also limited traffic out there early this morning. Temperatures now in the middle 70s to near 80 in some spots. 80 in Harrison, 79 Lake Ozark and in Camden, as well as Stockton and Nevada. South winds now 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's going to be another hot day for today with a heat warning and heat advisory across the area, blanketing the Ozarks through Wednesday, and will likely be extended into the weekend as more hot weather is going to keep on coming for the next 6 or 7 days. And then some changes early next week. Satellite and radar shows right now quiet conditions, nothing out there. It's another warm and muggy morning in the 70s and 80s, heating up quickly, getting to the middle 90s by 3 o'clock, about 95 in Springfield. Heat index today in the low 100s to up to 105 this afternoon. Like yesterday, we're still going to keep the area mainly dry. The storm track will be well up to our north and to our north and east, okay? But that'll largely stay north of I-70 for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. It might occasionally try to break into parts of central Missouri from about Miller, Morgan to Phelps and Marys counties. Otherwise, we're going to be keeping the forecast dry through the week for us, okay? No big changes on the way there. So the next 7 days, yeah, generally dry. Again, might try to find some rain sneak in to the north and east as those passing storms make their way that way, but otherwise keeping things fairly quiet. So this week, through about Sunday, we have the Summer Ridge large and in charge. All right, now it's going to get kicked back to the west Sunday into Monday. And as that happens, we're going to bring in a cold front from the north. We're going to trade out the upper 90s for the low 90s beginning next week. And we're also going to try to find some additional chances for rain to start next week as well. Looking at Monday and Tuesday, it'll all change on Sunday. But so change is on the way. There's hope on the horizon, but not until the end of the 7-day forecast. Hot weather to get through between now and then. Today, 95 in Springfield, warmer to the west and southwest, still in the middle 90s. To the east, tonight, middle 70s, about 76 tonight in Springfield, warmer elsewhere. Tomorrow, middle 90s, copy and paste forecast essentially. Maybe a few more clouds on your Wednesday. Tomorrow night, upper 70s, and Thursday, we'll do it again. 95, 96, 97 on your Thursday for us here in Springfield. Getting up to 98 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, still hot and sunny. And then Sunday late is when that cold front comes in, it looks like. We'll find some minor changes going from 97 to 93 from Monday. And we'll also find some rain chances in there, too, to kick off next week.
Wow, Tom. Is my mic on? There we go. Look, 98. It was 97, leading up, and it was like a whole bunch of 97s. Now we're getting up to 98, so stuff's getting a little warmer.
Yeah, I mean, 97, 98, it's, what's the difference?
Yeah, I mean,
pick whichever one you like better.
It's just edging up slowly, closer to 100, and I wonder if we'll ever see 3 digits in the forecast.
It'll be close. It just kind of depends. We're still we had some rain here in Springfield last couple of days, which was nice, but that kind of raised our environmental moisture level.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sustaining our temperatures not so high. It's all meteorology stuff. The wetter you are, the harder it is to change your temperature. The drier you are, the easier it is. I think as we progress through the heat wave, we're going to get drier, and we'll find our temperatures more easily getting hotter.
Indeed, Tom.
Towards the end of the week.
Yeah, good to know, Tom.
And there you go, a little science lesson for
you. We love it, right? Thanks. All right, there's a new baby at the Brookfield Zoo. This little squirrel monkey was born June 30th. Have you heard of a squirrel monkey before, Tom?
Yeah, real small, like,
Yeah.
like a little bigger than the squirrel, but.
Oh, look at it, it's so cute. It's part of the Tropic World exhibit and is already out and about. You can see the baby with mom Gizmo riding on her chest or back while spending time with the rest of the troop. Dad Sandy is a first-time father, and squirrel monkeys are known for their ability to leap from tree to tree, using their long tails for balance. And we'll bring you an update when we learn the baby's gender and name. That's so cool. Oh, is this like a new punch thing going on? I don't know.
I'm going to say so. Ever since the punch craze, it's just been one monkey after the next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just having like a monkey every other week at least.
It seems like it. Every time, well, there's a monkey over here. Oh my gosh, there's one over here too.
And a squirrel monkey.
And a squirrel monkey at that. Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least it's a different kind, right? Because I was like, squirrel monkey. Wow, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's in the U.S. The punch, I think, was over in Japan.
That's right. Yeah.
And so it's international fame. We're trying to find some things here. Now, this story's a little different because there's no stuffed animal involved.
No, that's right. In this one, it's not getting bullied at all. It has a mother, whereas Punch was abandoned, right?
I'm starting to question why this is in our show now. It's like, this is just a baby monkey. What's going on?
I'm fascinated by how it's like a squirrel monkey, though.
Well, it's just a species of monkey, right?
Yeah,
I guess it kind of described it there. They swing from tree to tree, which...
it's cute. All right. I see what you mean,
from tree to tree.
Yeah. All right. Well, the city of Albuquerque's Parks and Recreation Department in New Mexico hosted the annual doggy paddle event at a local pool with recent record-breaking heat. Oh, I don't blame you there. Get in the pool, right? Dozens of dogs splashed, swam, and played in the water before the facility closes for the season. Attendees say events like this give pets a rare opportunity to enjoy the water and provide a fun community gathering for dog owners. That's really cool. Yeah, and the dogs look like they're thoroughly enjoying that too. I had a dog, back where my parents live in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He likes to get about feet deep. He doesn't like to do the doggy paddle where the feet don't touch the ground. I know you don't have any pets right now, Tom. That's right.
No, my folks have a dog. It was kind of the family dog, growing up with it. It's interesting because we've got a pool at our house. The dog will not go in the pool. Mm-hmm. But when we go out to our land that my folks have, there's a pond there. Mm-hmm. Jumps right in.
That's nice.
Of course, jump in the dirty pond water, but not the clean pool water.
Oh, it's like murky and stuff. It's not like clear, right?
No, not clear. I mean, it's clear, but it's a pond, right? I mean,
yeah. My parents have a pond too, and it's, when it's not a river, it gets all murky like that. And so whenever you have dogs swim in like heat like this, which is great, by the way, it's just, you want them to go in the cleaner water, but they won't.
Because you got to wash them off every time. You're like, why couldn't you do this at the house instead of why do you choose the dirty water over the clean water?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, I feel that for sure. I'd probably be like, let's go to a river instead.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, and the pool might get a little clogged, the filtration system too.
Yeah, a lot of dog hair. It's true.
Yeah. All right, well, check this out. A customer on Reddit claims they were food shamed by a restaurant.
Take that, customer on Reddit.
Oh my. All right. Well, they tried to purchase 3 lamb skewers at one of those places that has an iPad order screen, but before she could check out, some messages popped up. The messages read, "For your own health concern, an average adult's intake should not exceed 1,000 calories. What? Wait, then extra charge may apply for unfinished food. And
what? I never heard of this before.
Yeah, I'm a little puzzled here, right? Your current calorie, it says your current calorie intake is 2,000 calories. Are you sure you want to proceed? And finally,
what kind of skewers are these?
Yeah, what is this? Yeah. It said, in quote, adults who are 21 and over, it said, should consume anywhere between 1,600 and 3,000 calories per day, according to dietary guidelines in the United States. And the messages caused a lot of Reddit users to respond, right? And one wrote,
I'd say so too.
Yeah, they wrote, quote, this is, quote, dystopian. And let people eat freely, they said. And another said, Mom, is that you? Oh,
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I feel that. Just like the whole critiquing of eating, right? Eat your vegetables. And I get it, you know.
Well, I mean, it was all based on calorie. Who cares what you're going to eat? You're eating out. You can always take it home, right, if you don't finish it. So what's the big deal?
Shouldn't that be the responsibility of the people who go to eat there? Because, I mean...
Yeah. I get what you want. If you're going out, if you want to pay for it, go for it.
Yeah. You know, you're still making money. I don't know.
I'd never heard of anything like that before. Because I know the iPad thing. Several restaurants have those where you check out at the table.
Yes.
And I guess what's happened here is a message came across saying, well, are you sure, Lardo, you need some more food there? It's like, come on.
What?
Hey, you already got 1,000 calories there.
Tom's holding back no punches this morning, guys, on Daybreak.
I'd say, get out of my way, iPad. I'm having what I want.
Oh, my goodness. I feel that, though. That's, yeah. It is, I feel, you know what more is there to say? I think we've said everything we need to say about this. We're going to move on here because we got more news to share with you. So don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. We got fun videos and other need-to-know news for you from your communities. Wherever you like to scroll, we know you'll be doing it during the break. You can also check out our website, ozarksfirst.com. We'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
What does $7 get you at Sonic? The real question is, what doesn't it get you? Enjoy a full meal plus premium chicken bites for just $7. Live free, eat Sonic.
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. But one thing they won't do is pay interest on their new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. With no payments for 90 days. Because you've earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
That's the day Chevrolet.
The name you know, the name you trust, John Wayne Heating and Air.
John Wayne Heating and Air wants to save you thousands. Take advantage of up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system. Call John Wayne Heating and Air and save big now for up to 60 months no interest or $1,500 off a new system.
The name you know, the name you trust, John Wayne Heating and Air.
What happens when you throw out the script and turn up the fun?
Oh, this is cool.
Join Maddie Conklin, Tom Turton, and Jeremy Rabe for conversations, creations, and a variety of fun.
Oh!
Watch Unscripted weekday mornings on Ozarks First.
Saddle up for this year's 18th annual Cattle Barons Ball, where you can experience live performances by the band Cherry and James, enjoy great food from top chefs around the Springfield area, and ride a mechanical bull. You can also score amazing items and experiences through the silent and live auctions, where all the proceeds go towards supporting the American Cancer Society. This year's theme is American Rodeo. Don't miss out on this event on October 10th. Scan the QR code to learn more and register.
Jamie Warner on Ozarks First. First in weather. First for you.
Welcome back. Iceland is preparing for a rare total solar eclipse this Wednesday. Thousands of visitors are flying there for the event, which is the country's first eclipse since 1954. One small village of about 400 people is bracing for up to 10,000 guests. Totality will last about 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Iceland is celebrating with a 5-day eclipse festival.
The festival we are lucky to host, it's gonna bring 3,000-4,000 people, but that stays for 4 or 5 days. But on the day of the eclipse, we never know how many are going to be here, so it's probably in tens of thousands. And we have, it's a small town, so we're trying to prepare.
And experts say it could be more than 150 years before the path of totality returns to Iceland. And F-16 fighter jets were scrambled over New Jersey after 2 small planes entered airspace over the president. NORAD confirms the 2 planes were safely escorted out of the area. The space was off limits while the president was attending a golf tournament at his club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Well, teams across Indiana are testing their strength to support those with intellectual disabilities. The 25th annual Plane Pole Challenge was held at the FedEx Express World Hub. Teams tried their hand at moving an 82-ton Boeing 757 jetliner. All the money raised benefits Special Olympics Indiana. This is Special Olympics Indiana's largest single-day fundraiser of the year.
It's just really important to support causes like this, especially for Indiana, the state of Indiana. And I love all the athletes.
An award went to the fastest team in each division. Top fundraisers were also granted awards for supporting Special Olympics Indiana. We have original content we can't fit into a newscast here. And our streaming app is Ozarks First Plus. That includes our morning show Vibe O'Clock. Check out this sneak peek from today's episode.
Greetings, Vibelings.
Could just, call in, but say hi themselves.
They could.
But I understand.
Calling
Sorry,
in?
we have a live caller
Oh my
on
God.
Vibes. Hey, who's this?
Let's hear it.
This is Maddie Conklin calling in.
Maddie!
Talking some smack.
Oh, wow.
So I thought I'd crash the pod real quick. So
I love it.
Nice.
All right.
All right, you guys, keep the vibes high.
Will do, as always, and you guys too.
Cool stuff happened over there. Vibelings, Tom, that is an interesting term. I think you said that, but nevertheless, you can download Ozarks First Plus for free on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Still to come here on Daybreak, a Missouri woman is pushing for a new law when it comes to road rage, why she says the law is important. And Christian County Police making a big break in a 30-year-old cold case. What we know about the investigation and the man indicted for murder.
It's more than a piano. It's music lessons, birthday parties, and countless family memories, now safely tucked away, awaiting Nana's new home. It's more than a piano, and we're more than a truck.
Watch the Rabbit Hole Report on Ozarks First Plus.
What kind of things do scare you? What a sissy, Mary.
Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Marshfield Chevrolet is proud to celebrate 100 years in business, serving generations of drivers with hometown values and trusted service. Thank you for being part of our story. Marshfield Chevrolet, driving you forward since 1926.
Well, hey friends, it's Dolly. I've got something really special lined up just for you. It's a brand new project that I'm calling Threads, my songs and symphony, featuring some of my greatest hits, newly arranged for symphony orchestra. and performed with a band of amazing singers and musicians. And I'll be there too, on screen, to share with you the stories behind my songs.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
Get an 11% rebate today when you shop at Menards. It's the perfect time for your next project. From roofing and siding to doors and windows, Menards has what you need. We carry an unbeatable in-stock selection of high-quality lumber, landscape block, fencing, and more. Plus, it's all easy to load using our drive-through lumber yard. Right now, pick up concrete crack filler for a value of $5 each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
For Brittany, it's more than a move. It's a new city. It's a new role. It's a brand new horizon that's hers for the taking. It's more than a move, and we're more than a truck.
Welcome back to Daybreak. It is 5:33 on your Tuesday morning. I'm Stoker Wieczorek. A 32-year-old man is dead after a shooting Sunday evening in West Springfield. Police say Paxton Barnett died from his injuries and that an arrest has been made in the case. This is Springfield's 8th homicide of 2026. For more information on the shooting and what neighbors have to say, head to this story on our website. 2 women from Joplin are facing stealing charges after allegedly taking over $1,000 worth of product from Springfield's Buc-ee's last year. Now, official documents say Jennifer Kim and Tanya Wilson were caught on camera leaving the store without paying on March 12th of last year. For more information on the theft and when they are due in court, check out this story on our website, ozarksfirst.com. All right, now we want to get a check of the forecast to help you guys plan out your day. Here's a look over our Haven camera. Tom, is this Ozark? It's looking like sun's peeking out a little bit.
That's it. Yeah, a little bit of sunshine coming out. There'll be a lot of sunshine coming out later on today. Looking at the heat index from yesterday, we had the feel-like temperatures about 100 to 105 degrees across the Ozarks. Today, we'll do it all over again with another heat index in the low 100s up to about 105 or 106 for the afternoon. Temperatures now middle to upper 70s. Pretty warm out the door this morning. A little muggy, too. The heat risk later this afternoon is going to be in the major to, in some pockets, in the purple extreme. So very, very hot and sticky once again for today. Maybe a degree or 2 warmer today than yesterday. Your station forecast looks all right. 7, 8, 9. Going to be in the 70s and 80s. A little humid in the morning, obviously. A little bit of wind out there, too, which will be nice out on the water. Get a bit of a breeze to move things around. By noon today, we'll be in the 90s already, so heating up fairly quickly. 95 for the afternoon. A lot of sunshine, and again, a southwest breeze, about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow, through the rest of the week, into the weekend, more of the same, one day after the next. And then next week, we're going to try to get some changes in here and bring rain back to the forecast, looks like by Monday. We'll take a look at that 7-day coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Tom, thank you so much. There has been a major break-in in a Christian County cold case. A grand jury has indicted a suspect in the murder of a man from Bruner in 1997. James Deckard of Sparta is facing murder charges for the death of John W. Hausch. The victim was found dead from a shotgun wound in the garage of his home on November 18, 1997.
What happens at that point is the criminal process starts then automatically in circuit court, and they kind of bypass the associate circuit level.
The Christian County Sheriff's Office says after years of efforts, the case eventually went cold, but before last year, where investigators took a look at the case again, leading to the arrest of Deckard, he's expected to appear in court for a hearing today. A mother whose 2 boys were shot and killed in a suspected road rage incident last year is now trying to create a new law. In May of last year, Jordan and Richard Neal were in a car with their family when they almost got into a wreck. St. Louis police say another car pulled up beside the Neals and opened fire. Their mother, John Isha Hillard, has started a new petition to create tougher laws surrounding road rage. It calls for stricter penalties for violent cases, mandatory education for drivers, and more resources for police.
People get angry and upset over just nonsense. And when it gets to that, it needs to be preventable. So this is why I think this law will be important.
All right, it's now time for your morning traffic report. We're going to take a look here at West Bypass. This is thanks to our photographer, Jackson. Traffic is flowing smoothly over there. Not too much backup as far as we can see. Now we're going to take a live look here at Campbell and James River. If we can change the camera there. There we go. Seeing some cars getting stopped there for the lights here. As they're going to make a left turn there. But we don't have any accidents to report to my knowledge here. We'll keep a look at these conditions throughout the morning to help you guys plan out your day. Well, students and teachers will be heading back to the classroom as soon as next week, marking the start of illness season. Doctors say you should spend more time indoors and in close contact with others. Prevention is the best solution. They're urging parents to teach kids how to properly wash their hands and keep hand sanitizer and tissues with them.
Providing things like hand sanitizer, especially if kids can't easily and frequently wash their hands, hand soap, tissues so that kids can go ahead and blow their noses and throw it away.
Doctors also stress staying hydrated, eating balanced meals, and getting enough sleep each night helps to keep your children healthy. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announcing the overhauls at the FDA. Kennedy says he is targeting what's known as GRAS, or General Recognized as Safe Food designations. It allows companies to certify certain substances added to their food products as safe by experts, all without government oversight.
Industry hijacked the loophole and drove a convoy of chemical trucks through it straight into the American food supply.
Kennedy also says the Trump administration submitted the federal government's first definition of ultra-processed food for final review. Well, don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. We got fun videos and other need-to-know news for you from your communities. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and X. Don't forget to download our apps and check out our website, ozarksfirst.com. All right, coming up, a bike rally is coming to the Show Me State in less than a month. Check out who will be making an appearance in America's City next.
The idea of fear in media has been around forever. What kind of things do scare you?
The Exorcist is a movie. When I first saw it,
classic.
That whole story is based on something that did happen.
Jaws did it for me when I was a kid. I was so afraid of taking a shower that a shark would go through the plumbing and eat me.
On some level, some of that makes sense. So.
Watch the Rabbit Hole Report on Ozarks First Plus. Download the app on your Roku, Apple TV, or Fire TV device.
Have you been hurt? Call Dan the Man. Calling the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the Man at Deputy in Mizell.
People deserve better than this. That's what I say to myself when I drive through different communities and see all the bad siding jobs. I see siding that's fallen off the house, siding with seams all over the place, and wavy walls that should be straight. I believe the people who have that bad siding that's not protecting them against Mother Nature and not keeping them comfortable in extreme temperatures did not intend for this to happen. They trusted a home builder or a siding company that failed them. If you're the one who has the ugly house on the block because of your siding, we can help. If you think you can't afford a better solution, we can help with that too. So here's the deal. As unused materials are brought back from our job sites, we end up with lots of shorter pieces of siding in our warehouse. If you'll let us use those shorter pieces instead of recycling them, we promise only 1 or 2 seams on the back of your home. You'll save a whopping 30%, and if you get windows too, you'll save even more. Click.
Injured on the job? Call Dan the Man. Hiring the wrong attorney could cost you everything. Don't risk your future. Call Dan the Man at Deputy in Mizell.
The Fishing Report, sponsored by Marshfield Chevrolet.
Welcome back. Buffalo Bill fans are sounding the alarm after the team held an open practice to debut their new stadium. The problem, many of the seats have obstructed views. The pictures went viral on social media over the weekend. Fans say they were disappointed with the obstructed views, especially because of the cost of the seats. One fan says a personal seat license for the club level is $20,000 per seat, and those costs don't include the actual tickets to a game.
It's very disappointing, certainly, and you feel, I don't want to say betrayed, but a little frustrated, and the fact that was not disclosed was disappointing, to say the least.
The Bills told our sister station in Buffalo they're addressing feedback and they're refining details as they get ready for the regular season. The Chiefs play the Bills in that new stadium on Thanksgiving night. Here's a live look over Sturgis, South Dakota. You'll see it here in a moment from the Kilo Land live camera. The famed Sturgis Motorcycle Rally is back for its 86th year, and it will run through this Sunday. And if you have motorcycle fever, there's a major bike rally in Branson next month. The Harley-Davidson National HOG Rally will be there September 10th through the 12th. Plus, if you are into music, rock musician and Full Throttle frontman Jesse James Dupree and his band Jackal are heading to Branson for September's rally to perform live on the 12th, completely free of charge. And as Dupree says, it's America's city.
Just recently opened up a Full Throttle distillery restaurant down in Branson, Missouri, which is America's city. I mean, it really is something right out of a movie. I mean, it's America's city, and we put a partnership together between the Full Throttle, the city of Branson, and the Harley-Davidson Motor Company. And we're going to be producing Full Throttle Branson Bike Week, hosting the first national hog rally since COVID.
Meanwhile, back here in the Metro, the Springfield Police Department will be hosting their National Night Out at Meter Park starting at this afternoon. The family-friendly event is free, and it brings the community together to enjoy music, free food, along with tours of police, fire, and safety vehicles. And at the end of the event, Springfield firefighters and police officers will face off at a softball game from 7 to 8. And also, SPD will be giving out free Lieutenant Dan stickers, plus a possibility of catching the legend in the fur. But now it's time to check back in with meteorologist Tom Schmidt for our weather. Just looking at the heat, I think that's the biggest concern coming up here, Tom.
Oh yeah, big concern for sure. 95 plus all week long, so for the next 6 or 7 days. Be in the middle of the upper 90s out there. Heat warning in the purple, heat advisory in the orange. Likely going to be extended through the weekend. We'll take a look at that hot weather forecast next.
The Ozarks First Storm Tracker, sponsored by Multiply Credit Union. If your organization would like to be notified when Ozarks First has a job opening, please contact our EEO coordinator at the station.
Want a free water heater or air scrubber? Right now at Queen City Heating and Cooling, when you purchase a new air conditioner and furnace, you get to choose either a free water heater or a free air scrubber, a $2,250 value. Upgrade your comfort, boost your home's essentials, and save big with this limited time offer. Schedule your free estimate today. Call now or click online and let Queen City Heating and Cooling bring comfort to your home.
Some things are passed down through generations, values, traditions, and the joy of the open road. At Don Vance Ford, being family-owned means we believe buying a vehicle should feel honest, comfortable, and right. When it's time for your next new Ford, we're here to serve you every step of the way. At Don Vance, we are working to earn your business, one customer at a time, one day at a time, every day. Visit us online at donvanceford.com. Don Vance Ford, serving families mile after mile.
My dad always says, when you've been hurt, you need more than just a lawyer. You need someone you can trust.
And that's why for over 30 years, Missourians have turned to us, because there's only one Aaron Saxon Associates.
Now I get to stand beside him. 2 generations, 1 mission, helping families get back on their feet.
And we built our name on commitment, compassion, and results.
So remember, there's only one Aaron Saxon Associates.
And we've got you.
What happens when you throw out the script and turn up the fun? From special guests to creative recipes.
That is so good!
And plenty of unexpected moments.
Oh!
Join Maddie Conklin, Tom Turton, and Jeremy Rabe for conversations, creations, and a variety of fun. Watch Unscripted weekday mornings on Ozarks First. Jesse Inman on Ozarks First. First in news. First for you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Look at the Ozark Haven Home Health and Hospice camera. Things looking very quiet outside. Warm and muggy. A lot of sunshine coming in for the morning. We're going to find a completely sunny day, very similar to yesterday. Maybe a little bit of wildfire smoke out there still in the upper levels of the atmosphere to give it kind of that grayish haze on the horizon. But generally going to be looking at a lot of sun today. 74 degrees in Springfield, 79 Lake Ozark, 80 folks down in Harrison. That's a warm start to the day. South winds now 5 to 10 miles an hour. Will be a little breezy, similar to yesterday. So not a completely motionless day, which is good, because otherwise it'd just be like in soup outside. We don't want that at all. Hot and sunny for the afternoon. A lot of sunshine coming in for the morning. No major changes going into today from yesterday. Now, we had some rain yesterday across central Missouri. That rain track has moved a little farther north this morning through Iowa and Illinois. But I think we'll bring it back farther south as we go through your Wednesday and Thursday, okay? But for today, going to keep all the rain off to the north, and it'll be quite a bit of rain, too, as they're looking at multiple waves of rain across Iowa and Illinois and other parts of the Midwest. We're going to try to bring that rain track down a little farther south for Wednesday and Thursday, but still mainly dry. Might squeak out a shower, though, in central Missouri over the next 2 or 3 days. But generally, rain chances here in Springfield, especially close to 0. Central Missouri, even then, 10, 15%. That's about it through the work week. Early next week, though, a bit of a bump in rain. We may have to adjust to this some for Monday and Tuesday, as we're going to be shifting our pattern some. So the summer ridge, the dome of high pressure, strengthens over the southeast U.S., okay? It kicks back to the west as a cold front comes in from the north on Sunday. The cold front's not going to cool us down all that much, but it will a little bit. We'll go from the upper 90s to the low 90s for the early part of next week. And then with that front, it's going to bring back the rain track a little further south into parts of northeast Kansas and parts of southern Missouri off towards Kentucky and Tennessee. So chances of rain do come back a little bit more at the end of the 7-day forecast. But between now and then, it's going to be hot, sunny, and humid. Today, 95 degrees, sunny, hot for sure, HOT hot. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, middle 70s, about 76 for a low temperature tonight in Springfield. Tomorrow, 96, a little warmer. Each day is going to be about 1 degree warmer than the last. We'll do 96 degrees tomorrow. 77 tomorrow night. Some 80s out there, too, in the overnights as we go to Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Thursday, 97, a couple hundreds starting to pump up across the west and northwest. It's going to be hot and sticky either way you cut it, all the way through the work week, even into the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, in the upper 90s. It's not until late Sunday that cold front starts to come in from the north, and will change the forecast a little bit going into Monday. A little cooler, not cold, but cooler to the low 90s with some rain chances early next week as well.
Something to keep in mind, especially for people who are sensitive to this heat that we're getting, Tom. I mean, it's just going to last until next week. So, you know, with the extreme heat, what was it, an extreme heat warning through a sizable portion of our area, and then it was for the rest of the area not far behind.
It is, yeah. This is going to be one of the longer stretches we've seen this year, if not the longest stretch of hot weather. So something to contend with. Check on your pets outside, have water supplies. If you're working outside, obviously, listen to yourself. If you're sweating too much, get lightheaded, take a break.
Yeah.
Inside is best, but sit down in some shade if you can.
Yeah, that, the shade, the pool, you know, maybe like some iced, maybe like an iced treat could help you.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm always down for that.
Maybe we could do that this Friday. It's going to be, what, 98 on Friday? We eat out as a team, so.
Insane. Yeah, we do something.
Yeah. All right. Well, ESPN 8, the Ocho, returned over the weekend, and one of the more unique competitions was the housekeeping games. What? All right, let's take a look at this. They're going in and out of these wet signs. They're having sweepers. Oh, wow.
Okay, vacuuming rugs. Good stuff. It's kind of fun.
It looks like this lady won. I guess what wins for sweeping? Do you just sweep up all the crumbs and then maybe an official like raises their hand or something?
Probably so. Yeah, like, did you get everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Finishes first.
Making a bed. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Dang.
Come over and do my place.
I feel like that could, honestly, I feel like it would be good for me to participate, because I feel like this would just help me with everyday life stuff.
Okay, let's see how they do it here. We all go through the same struggle, right? Let's see how she does it.
You hate whenever the blanket is like twisted, you know?
I know.
And then it's like, oh, darn it, this was supposed to be turned over this way.
Hey, check those corners in. Are those hospital corners? Let's check them out.
Yeah. I know in the military, sometimes if you make a bed, you have to make it to where a coin bounces off of the bed.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be that tight.
Sure, you hear some things. Pretty strict in the military. Imagine housekeeping in some hotels, probably the same way.
Yeah.
Very, chop, 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 get it done. Got to be done this way, get it done fast, move on one room to the next.
Yeah. The competition was organized by a cleaning industry trade association, apparently. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, moving on, an Ohio couple got married at their workplace. It happens to be McDonald's. George and Jamie Calicote didn't actually fall in love at McDonald's. They met in an amusement park. That's where they got engaged, but they're working together at Mickey D's now. Their boss came up with the idea of hosting the wedding at the chain restaurant. Wow. I mean, what do you think, Tom? I wouldn't get married there, but I mean, maybe if it holds some sentiment to you, then okay.
Maybe so. I mean, yeah, I guess they both worked there. Why wouldn't you want to go somewhere else outside of your workplace? I don't know. Cheaper though, I bet it was free, right?
That's a good question.
Probably a free venue.
That is a great question. I wonder about this because, it seemed like they had some balloons there. It seemed like they were yellow and red. They were themed for McDonald's.
Yeah.
So that was.
And I wondered, did the boss provide the catering? Like, hey, here's 10,000 chicken nuggets on the house?
Yes. Maybe it's good PR.
I don't know.
I know for people who are having weddings, they'll reach out to a lot of these big companies and celebrities, and the companies love it because it's good PR. So.
Yeah, it is. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, coming up next on Daybreak, all right, Tom will be giving us another check of the forecast. Just stay with us. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
Join the fun with Tom Turton, only on Unscripted.
The holidays will be here before you know it. Start your kitchen or home transformation now with Ballard Renovations. Create a space your family will love. Visit ballardrenovations.com today.
Katie Pavlich.
You're the prime minister of cool. I love your show.
Bringing us together.
There's so much for us to be grateful for. Welcome home.
I'm appreciative of all you've done through News Nation.
Katie, that was just a maestro performance, so congratulations.
Katie Pavlich tonight on News Nation.
And we will continue to move forward together.
Another reason why News Nation is the fastest growing network in all of television. News Nation. News for all Americans.
Buying or selling a home is one of life's biggest decisions. Our 20 years of experience matters. At the Salisbury Real Estate team, we believe great real estate is about more than properties, it's about people. With years of proven success, expert market knowledge, and a commitment to clear communication, we help our clients make confident decisions every step of the way. Whether you're buying your dream lakefront property or preparing to sell, you deserve a professional who puts your goals first. Salisbury Real Estate Team. Professional guidance, trusted results.
Get an 11% rebate today when you shop at Menards. Whether you're a first-time fixer or a seasoned contractor, you're sure to find rough electrical products and accessories for your projects. Plus, coordinate your style with our selection of trendy ceiling fan and lighting options. From changing a light bulb to whole home upgrades, we have the products and prices to power your project. Get this Braid's quick install ceiling fan for a value of $109.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Unscripted has teamed up with Fritz's Adventure for the Golden Apple Award.
Head to ozarksfirst.com and nominate a teacher or educator.
Each month, we'll surprise one outstanding educator with prizes from Fritz's Adventure. The Golden Apple Award on Ozarks First.
All right. Whoa, where is the script on this one? Wendy's goes down in ranking. Apparently this is for a, what is this, a survey, Tom? Oh, no.
Scroll up a little bit there. Here we go. I think I just missed it.
Okay, that's interesting. That's weird. It got added in between the show. I apologize. Wendy's drops a spot in the rankings for the largest burger chain. Okay, I see now.
Oh, really?
The fast food restaurant sales slipped 7% last quarter, and its sixth straight skid in sales, enough to drop it out of the number 2 position. Okay. Wendy's new CEO, Bob Wright, acknowledged the problems and said the company has pinpointed areas to work on. Meanwhile, Burger King rose up to number 2, and McDonald's remains number 1. I remember seeing, my wife said she saw Burger King in Europe, actually, so maybe I could find that believable. Yeah,
okay.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're popular overseas, and they're both pretty good. Burger King, McDonald's, fairly similar.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Wendy's has their own kind of thing going on, right? They got the square patties, but they're dropping out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Still
something to keep in mind of. All right. We're going to be back at 6 o'clock. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Get energy-efficient windows with a lifetime warranty installed by full-time trained employees and save 50% off at Modern Exteriors.
Modern Exteriors, where quality and price become friends.
There are things you can do every day to take care of your brain. Exercising, eating well, getting plenty of sleep, staying mentally active, and staying connected with friends and family are all great for your brain. Prevagen can help supplement these good habits because it's made for your brain. Add Prevagen to your daily routine and give your brain the care it deserves. Prevagen, for your brain.
This back to school, no need for math. With our lowest price guarantee at Shoe Carnival. No bargain hunting, no price comparing, no number crunching. Just the lowest prices on everything in store, like Adidas, New Balance, Crocs, and must-have brands up to 30% off. So save the math for pizza night. Hurry into Shoe Carnival today for our lowest price guarantee, where back to school always adds up to saving.
50% off! The Habitat for Humanity restores the thrift superstore, and now there's another reason to shop. For a limited time, 50% off all exercise equipment. Looking for something like elliptical, vélo, département, ski machine, not exercise equipment. Every visit is different because our inventory changes daily, but one thing never changes: great deals. Stop by the restore on Scenic. Every donation, every purchase helps build, repair, and revitalize homes and our community.
Exploring the Ozarks, presented by Branson IMAX Entertainment Complex.
We'll show you some fun things to do and see right here in our little corner of the Ozarks.
See where they end up. You just might see them in your neck of the woods.
So join us on Unscripted for Exploring the Ozarks.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Menards.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's Daily Pledge is proudly sponsored by Menards.
Coming up this morning on Daybreak, the historic hailstorm that struck the Ozarks is 3 months behind us, but some are still feeling the effects. What you can do for relief. Then a devastating earthquake shook Colombia. Hear from one of the people preparing to send workers and supplies near the epicenter. These stories and more this morning on Daybreak.
This is Ozarks First News, Daybreak.
Hope you guys are having a good morning. It is Tuesday, August 11th. I'm Stoker Wieczorek. Carissa, she's off today. We got meteorologist Tom Schmidt for a first look at your weather. Tom, it's looking pretty much similar until next week. I mean, this is the first week in a while that I've seen rain chances not pop up on Friday.
I know. Yeah, that's good news, right, man? I finally have a dry Friday for us coming our way.
Yeah.
It has been a while. It's going to come with some heat, though. It's going to get real hot as we go through the work week. Let's take a look at it. Look at the quad box right now from Beaver Lake, Table Rock Lake, Downson Casino, and the Springfield Square camera. A lot of sunshine coming in, sunny and hot and humid for today. Nice looking sunrise, though, especially at those lakes across northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. 94 was the high temperature yesterday in Springfield. Got to 99 in Joplin with hundreds just to the south and west across parts of Oklahoma and southeast Kansas. We'll be in the middle 90s again for today. This morning is already in the middle 70s to upper 70s, 80 right now out in Joplin. On our way to the big 95.